Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we're going to be going over how to read coverages in Madden 23. I tried recording this already, but it ended up being too long, and you guys let me know if you guys want the full version. I'm gonna try to quicken this up so it's not too long for those of you guys who don't have the the greatest attention span like myself. I understand, believe me. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. If you guys are new, you guys have been running them numbers all the way up, and I can't be more grateful, more thankful for those of you guys that have been tuning in and trying to get better at Madden, because the better you guys get at Madden, the better YouTuber that I can become, because we could just keep going up and up and up together. Obviously, the numbers run up, the more Madden I could play, pretty much. So if we get the numbers way up, I'll be chilling. So yeah, subscribe if you guys are new, man. Follow me on all socials. Everything is down in the description. So in this video, we're going to be going over how to read defenses and what to do, right? Not really what to do, because this is going to double as another video that we can go over, boom, 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 how to throw against certain defenses and certain coverages and what to do to make your reads. So first things first, you got to know the coverages in the game. We got cover 0, we got cover 1, 2, 3, 4. And then obviously you have your cover 6s and your cover 9s, your inverts, whatever the case may be. We're just gonna go over the cover 0, cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4 for this video. And I no longer have my trusty red arrow. Instead, I've got squigglies now. I'm John Madden himself, pretty much. So we're going to start off with cover 0, and cover 0 is going to be pretty much a man blitz, where you're going to be able to sit there. So when you're running cover 0, there are no deep blues, pretty much. This is a cover 0. Okay, let's get rid of that, because there are no deep blues. So if there are no deep blues in a cover 0, what's a cover 1? This is going to be a form of cover 1. This is a cover 1 blitz. You have one deep blue out on the field. Okay, so DB strike 1, that's a cover 1 version of a blitz. So obviously, if you have one deep blue in a cover 1, what do you have in a cover 2? You have 2 deep blues. Now there are there's different versions of this on everything. So you got a cover 2 spy here, then you got a cover 2 blitz, and then you got cover 2 man. These are all versions of cover 2. Why? Because they have the deep blue on all of these plays. Okay, they have 2 deep blues. Anything going above that, and it kind of looks like little angry faces. If I actually, like, they look angry. It looks, no, all right, whatever, let me just erase that. But those are cover 2s. If those are cover 2s, then obviously if we look even further, we've got cover 3s. So boom, cover 3, boom, boom, boom. Looks beautiful. Very, very simple stuff, very easy to remember. Whatever number that's there, it correlates to the amount of blues, deep blues, excuse me, that are on the field. And then obviously cover 4, we got cover 4 drop right here. This is going to be 4 deep blues out on the field. Okay, now there are certain ways that you guys can tell whether they are in man or zone coverage, because that is going to be one of the biggest things that you guys are going to be able to tell. If they're in a cover 1, if they're in a cover 1 or cover 2, a cover 0 or a cover 1, there's a telltale sign whether they are in either of those formations, and that's going to be determined by the safeties. So I'm going to just call under smoke here, and on the offensive side, we're just going to call this out of gun doubles. So we are in a cover 0. Now, the first thing that I want you to look at are the safeties. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring up, scratch that. The first thing I want you to look at are the cornerbacks. Okay, I want you to look at these guys on the outside here immediately when you come out of your huddle. Okay, I want you to look at these guys here, because the first thing that anybody does whenever they come out of the huddle is they press. So the first thing I want you to do as soon as you come out of the huddle, because you get to pick the play first, so immediately I want you holding R2. What R2 does is it brings up your play call. And the reasoning for that is because I want you to see how far those cornerbacks came down. Okay? If they're running all the way down, there's going to be tells for you guys to know what they're running. Now, cover one, cover zero blitzes, cover one, cover zero defenses, you're gonna know because of the alignment of the safeties. Now let me get rid of those. The alignment of the safeties, they line up right above your slots. Okay, one of the safeties line up right above the slot. As you can see, the safety here, if he's in man coverage, it's gonna look like he's manned up right on this guy. And I'm trying my best to do my squigglies proper, but it's gonna look like he's manned up right on that guy. Just like this tight end here looks like he might be manned up on this guy here. That's just how it works. But sometimes this guy will be manned up all the way to the running back, and then this guy will be manned up here, or vice versa. Like this guy will be manned up, this guy will be manned up here, while this guy is manned up to the running back, while one of the linebackers is supposed to be manned up to the tight end. It works very differently, but again, you see the alignment of those safeties. Now I'm gonna audible into a zone, and you guys are gonna see the difference. Now the zones might not change the alignment of the cornerbacks, but because they are pressed, but those safeties are gonna change. You can't press those safeties unless you can't just move them unless you're actually moving them by yourself. So I'm gonna go to cover 3 spy. Boom, and as you can see, those safeties back all the way up. That is your telltale sign. They are not lined up pretty much to where one of the slot receivers are. And then another thing that you guys could do to tell whether they are in zone or man is pretty much take this guy, take one of your outside receivers and motion them over. If they don't go all the way across, as you can see, now we have a single high safety. That's the perfect way to tell whether they are in a cover 3, which now immediately I know that they are in a cover 3. So I'm going to try to have 2 seam routes out there if I'm you, and I'm going to try to hit one of them. So X looks open, Evan Ingram, nice, beautiful dot. Again, this is not a video on how to attack it. We'll go through that in a separate video. I'm just going over how for you to tell what's going on with what. Okay, so immediately you come out, you look at the cornerbacks, and then you look at the safeties. The reason why you look at the cornerbacks is because if they are in a cover 2, let's audible into a cover 2, the safeties are going to move down. Now sometimes they'll be moved down almost like 5 yards up, or sometimes they'll be moved down to where they are like a cover 2 man. Now I'm going to cover audible to a cover 2 man, and luckily for me, these are all right here, so I don't really have to do anything. But we're going to audible into a cover 2 man. It's going to look almost exactly the same. Almost exactly the same. It just looks like I shaded inside. Okay, so these guys are going to double and kind of move in. As you can see, those are the tells. Okay, if they're lined up right above him over to the side, he's in a zone. If he's in man, he's going to be right in his helmet. Okay, as you can see, he's right in his helmet once I call cover 2 man, right in his helmet. And then I switch over to cover 2. I'm switching over to cover 2 right now, and boom, he's not in his helmet anymore. He's kind of just chilling, just vibing. Remember, in cover 1, cover 0, these safeties are going to react differently. They're going to be more down low because they're going to, they have to react as if they're playing man coverage to one of the receivers. They can't be this far back, or else they're going to be torched by some table route, some quick out route, some little baby hitch, whatever the case may be. That's going to be the tell. And if you're coming out in a different formation, some of the times when they're in cover 2, the guys don't even need to come down that far, and that's another tell. So I'm going to hop out of this, and I'm going to hop into some random nickel, and we're not going to call hard flats. We're going to call Tampa 2. A lot of people like running Tampa 2. I'm pretty sure the cornerbacks aren't going to be all the way down. Immediately, I know for a fact that he's in a cover 2. Immediately, I know that he's in a cover 2. And we'll do this separately. We'll go how to attack each defense. How to attack cover 3s, how to attack cover 2s, but right now we're just learning how to read defenses. That's it. So we're gonna audible into a cover. We're gonna audible into a cover 1, and this is one of the main ways that you can tell that somebody is in a cover 3. You got your 3 guys that are all backed up, right? You got your cornerbacks that are backed up, and then you have your single high safety. You're automatically assuming that he's in a cover 3. When that happens, you make sure you got 2 seams out there, and whichever one breaks open. Okay, that one, just a terrible pass, horrible pass. I don't know how the guy behind my receiver ends up catching the pass. Who cares? Who knows? But Simple tell. Single high safety. For those of you guys who can't tell what a single high safety is, it's this guy over here. This is your single high safety. Before, we're gonna switch the play, and now we don't have a single high safety, so we're looking at this right here. We have two safeties right here. There isn't a single high safety. There are two safeties right now. That is how you tell whether they're in cover 3 pretty much or not. So let's change that back, and we're gonna audible back into the cover 3. Boom. That's what it looks like. Single high safety. Cornerbacks are backed up just like normal. And then we're gonna audible into Tampa 2. And as you can see, the cornerbacks kind of back up about 5 yards, while again we have those two single high safeties that you guys are looking at pretty much here. Boom, boom. Okay. And so when you're facing someone who is in a cover 3, one of the safeties, even if they're aligned like this, or if they're base aligned, because that's an advanced tutorial that I might have to go through. You know what? I'll save that for another video. These are pretty much the main coverages that you need to know. But I will but I will call timeout, and we will hop in a cover 4. We're just gonna hop in a cover 4 quarters. So you guys can kind of tell the difference in what the defense looks like when someone is coming out in the quarters. Quarters, same exact thing, but everybody is backed up. These 4 guys are pretty much, they're prepared and ready to go all the way back. Even if you press, those 2 safeties won't back up. That's why one of the main things to look at as soon as you straight come out of the huddle are those cornerbacks. Secondly, you look at the 2 safeties to see where they are aligned, because if you go ahead and audible to cover shoot pinch 1, it'll look the same, but those safeties will align differently. As you can see, they'll come down a little bit more. So yes, it looks exactly the same. It looks just like a cover 4. You'd never know, but you know, because of how low the safeties came down. Now I want to do a test. You guys can leave it down in the comment section. I'm not even going to tell you the answer. I'm going to let it wait for a second, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to call a random nickel. Okay, we are in a random nickel. Actually, you know what, let me call timeout again. What are we in right there? Cover 3 probably, but hey, we are gonna be all right. We're gonna come out in a random 2-4. So boom, random 2-4, and then we're just gonna come out in FL spot. So immediately those safeties look like they're backed up, so immediately I'm thinking never mind. Leave it down in the comment section. I'm only gonna do 3 of these. What coverage are we in right now? I'll give you 5 seconds. We are in a cover 2. I don't even have to look. We're in some form of a cover 2. How do you know? Because the 2 safeties on the outside out here, the 2 safeties that are on the outside here, the 2 cornerbacks, excuse me, boom and boom, they're lined up about 5 yards back. These 2 guys are lined up pretty deep themselves, but obviously the 2 cornerbacks that are on the outside make me believe that this is a cover 2. So I immediately am going to audible into something that's going to potentially beat a cover 2. All right, let's call hike real quick. Brady with the laser. Now let's see it. What are we in? Right now it's a little tricky right now. Cover. I was looking at the coverage and I was gonna say what coverage it is. All right, we have to run a play. Oh my God, Bernard. All right, without me being a bot, this is number 2. All right, what coverage are we in right now? So he's not up in his grill, right? This is this 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm gonna assume that they're in a cover 3 immediately. I'm gonna assume. Why are we gonna assume that they are in a cover 3? Because of the single high safety again. Now I'm gonna showcase what it is. Remember, it could be cover 1 or cover 3. Cover 3, boys. If you guessed cover 3, you were correct. Good job. If you guessed the last one, you're 2 of 2. This is the last one, okay? It's the last one. And what are we gonna do against cover 3s? We're just gonna have 2 seam streaks, and then we're gonna try to throw to one of the open ones. Free form pass. I just dropped it. It doesn't even matter. We're only learning how to read defenses. Okay. This one looks a little bit better. All right. What are we in right now? Are those safeties backed up? Corners look like they're a little bit in. This is looking like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or just pause the video. Doesn't matter. All right. This is looking like a cover 0 or a cover 1. A man blitz, pretty much. I could be wrong. This is looking like either a man blitz. If this is like cover 6 or cover 9, it does not count, and I will redo this. But for me, it's looking like somewhat of a man blitz. And what did I say that we could do? Oh, we can't motion this guy over. Hold on. He followed him still. Let's motion this guy over. Does he follow him all the way over? It's looking like a man blitz to me. All right. And why? And how can I tell that? Because the safety that's on this side over here is lined up right through here. Okay? So if you guessed man coverage, you were correct. If you guessed a man blitz, you were correct, and you passed the test with flying colors. If you guessed all 3, let me know down in the comment section, because again, it's not easy for a lot of people to get that. It's very hard for a lot of people to get that, actually. But if you were able to pass the test, let me know down in the comment section, because you are ready for the next phase of becoming an elite Madden player. My name is Pony Montana. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. Subscribe if you guys are new. Like the video if you guys enjoy the content, man. I'm trying my best to make y'all good, to make y'all great, to make y'all dominant. That's pretty much all I got. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out.